George and Amy attend couples therapy as episode 3 of Beef begins. George opens up and reveals that ever since they had the fight and she made the comment about his vanilla sexual appeal, he has been struggling. Images that her parents used to repress the feelings and all the frustrations that they stuffed inside them came out in one single bout of explosive anger. Amy feels she too has taken after her parents but is finding ways to cope with it. George feels that is a breakthrough moment in their process. Danny cannot get the white paint off his truck. Paul continues chatting with Amy, still believing her to be a real person. As retaliation for what's happened, Danny is about to blow up Amy's car. He is about to light up the matchstick when he sees June giggling inside. He quickly stops, tries to wipe away the kerosene, and runs away. Danny wants to talk to Paul about the fact that he was moments away from blowing up a small child. Paul is in his own zen mode and has set up a meeting with Kayla, Amy's fake profile. Naomi advises Amy to go and butter up Jordana as she has not followed up on her offer to buy Amy's business. Danny decides to visit the church, Living Glory, that Veronica told him about. He feels that perhaps that is his last chance to find happiness. It turns out to be a cathartic experience for Danny as he breaks down while the church band sings Hallelujah. Jordana's meeting with Amy goes quite well. Even though she says that the deal looks great on paper, Jordana insists she and Amy must get to know each other better. She is using the deal as leverage. Veronica and Edwin meet Danny and make him comfortable about his breaking down. They say that it is completely normal and it happens all the time. When Veronica asks if Danny will be back, he tries to make an excuse. She makes him fill out a welcome form indicating that Danny might just be tempted to come back. Amy talks to George, who calms her down. While trying to send her another photo, he accidentally sends a screenshot that he took of Mia's bikini picture. She is in deep thought about the picture and decides to do an experiment. She sends a photo of her legs to Paul, who is online, and asks her to FaceTime him. When she says she can't, he sends her his phone number and Amy calls him. The deepest thing that anyone says on the phone is that she hates pretending that she doesn't hate things. She is amused by Paul's responses, as he opens up and says that he hates Danny at the moment. He accepts he likes her, but suddenly, as a crow flies past her, it is almost as if Amy is woken from a reverie. She is confounded as to what she is doing and deletes Paul's contact. Jordana's assistant informs him that she will not be able to make the meeting. Danny tries to express his feelings about what he felt to Isaac, but he does not listen. Danny is also rueful about the fact that he has chosen to do the right thing all the time and that has made him end up in such a bad place. While doing their therapy exercises, Amy breaks down and confesses she has been feeling blocked lately. She tried to get help in college, but it didn't work. At times she feels if she confesses something to George, he won't understand. He does exactly that and proves his point. Even though he doesn't say what she wants, Amy takes solace from his confessions. Danny talks to someone from the bank to inquire about the available of a loan. But Danny has a bad credit score and an inconsistent stream of income which will prevent him from getting a loan in the foreseeable future. But the man thinks Danny's church might be able to secure a plan. Jordana shows up at the house and gives Amy the term sheet. But the terms warrant her staying on for 5 more years. Jordana says the board made the decision and asks her to come along to an event where she can convince them. Danny discusses the idea with Pastor Kim and he says he will talk to the elders. Danny actually has a plan with Isaac, which should set the danger alarm bells ringing. Amy is confused about taking the offer. Out of the blue, Paul shows up at her store and she sends Mia to the back. She tries to handle the situation, but before Paul can leave, Mia comes to the front and shows her face. Before things get ugly, Amy takes Paul out of the store and comes clean. She apologizes to Paul for misleading him, and as she rants about her own appearance, Paul kisses her. Paul calls her hotter than Mia. While George masturbates to Mia's photo and Danny lets out his feelings through a song at the church, bringing episode 3 to a crazy conclusion.